So I'm here with Ron Williams of Landmark Corporation. Ron's the CTO, and he gave us a fascinating talk just now on various aspects of the roadmap for television and acquisition for films. Ron, first of all, very warm welcome. I've got a few questions for you that came out of your talk. The first one would be this nomenclature between 2K, 4K, 248, 496. What do all these numbers mean?
Well, the difference between the engineering, math, and marketing people, we use 4096 by 2160 when we make movies, and that is the standard for SMPTE, ITU, and basically the world. But in going into consumer world, there's the UHD, which was deemed by the CEA to be used because it's 3840 by 2160. And there's a little stretch there, but if doing the engineering and math, you have to have the right number, which would be 4096. But because it's easy to manufacture displays and hardware, because it's basically 4 times HD, comes out to 3840 by 2160. So it's a number that comes up because of it's easy for consumer manufacturers to produce hardware that way, and the CEA recognized that. So to avoid the confusion, they said it's Ultra HD, and not really to say anything else, because it's not 4K, it's 3840.
So when it doubles again, what are they going to call it then?
8K.
So with 8K, we're going to lose even more pixels. We think we're buying 8K, but we're actually only getting 7,900 and something.
Yeah, it's actually, I think, 7640. But they call it 8K because that's what marketing people do with the 3840. Oh, it's 4K. Well, we had the same problem with high definition before the Europeans actually stepped up and said it's full HD, and that means 1920 by 1080p. And they got very firm about that.
Okay, well, HD is at least not giving any numerical values that could be perceived as misleading advertising. Now, Ron, another area that you're very passionate and active in is colorimetry. Could you say something about that, please?
Colorimetry, yes, it is quite near and dear to me, and I like that. I started with doing the colorimetry for high definition for the Society of Motion Picture and Television Engineers when we wrote the standard, along with the ATSC. And several years of testing to prove out color and what could be created and what could be reproduced. And also what the human acuity was. How do people perceive color? And one of the things we've known historically is that no two people see color the same. So, okay, we have a problem right there. Okay, but we have a color standard for high definition. We have a color standard for digital cinema, which is much broader, and it's something we're going to grow into. Now, the UHD people have yet a third colored standard that they're trying to get standardized on that is really pretty wide. In my talk about the colorimetry of the Sony F65 camera. Well, the color gamut that they want for the displays is the same as the camera that's making the movie.
And in layman's terms, does this mean essentially more colors?
Yes, it means more colors and brighter colors.
And can the displays support all of these colors, or is there not only a difference on the production side, but also on the display side?
Well, the displays here at CES, we don't know because they're all prototypes and we haven't had a chance to measure them. So we don't know what it is. Anxious to do that.
Very good. Ron Williams, Landmark Corporation, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you very much.